Hello everyone, welcome back to our Open Gate live video tour. Today's edition is the Turkey Trot Mini Farm in Hale County, Alabama. We're going to take you through arriving to this property. We'll take a walk through this property, look at what it has to offer, give you an overview of the surrounding area and its proximity to other locations, and hopefully answer any questions you may have. Follow along, watch, see what this property has to offer. Also, if you're on the live chat, if you're joining us live, just chat into the comment section. And if you have any questions, we'll be happy to answer your questions. If you're viewing after the fact, we hope you enjoy this tour of Turkey Trot Mini Farm in Hale County, Alabama, near Greensboro, Alabama. Hale, kind of give us a rundown here of what we're going to do. We're going to head towards the property, then view the property and take a look at the surrounding area.
Hey guys, Hale Smith here. Glad to be with y'all again for an open gate, kind of our version of an open house, if you will. So we're going to take you through the gate and show you around. We're going to start off over in Greensboro, Alabama, which is the county seat of Hale County, right here in the Black Belt of Alabama, where the catfish farms are aplenty. So we're going to take you through Greensboro and then head out through the countryside, up Highway 25, up County Road 51, and find our way over to Turkey Trot Mini Farm. So let's get rolling.
We're coming down County Road 51 now. It gives you an idea of what the surrounding areas look like. It's a beautiful drive in. It's paved county road. You can actually get to this property two different ways. County Road 32, which is off of Highway 25. County Road 51 will also take you there, which essentially is the county road that takes you into the property.
Yeah, I think you can see here, these are some shots that we got from neighboring properties. This is the neighboring properties immediately surrounding this Turkey Trot Mini Farm and the area along County Road 51. Really good homestead country living out here. There's people with homesteads taking care of their places. You don't see any trash on the side of this county road. You know, that's typical for some places. No trash at all out here. People really take pride in the area. You got good neighbors in this region.
Really gives you the feel of heading towards Mamaw's house, as this old country county road area. As you head down County Road 51, it leads you right to the entrance of the property. That's what we'll see here, is turning off of County Road 51, turning off of County Road into the property, heading you in to the gate, gravel road area that you can see here, and taking you into the property on the deeded easement.
Excuse me. Yeah, you're coming in here on a nice, it's a gravel road that runs through here. I know it's kind of hard to tell, but if you look right there, you see that base of gravel underneath. That goes all the way through and back to the nice field or home site that's on this property. The grass is over the top of it, which makes it really nice looking to maintain. You can mow this with a zero-turn mower, just like we did, and keep it maintained all the way to the back. So you come off a nice paved road here, like Robbie said, with access to public water, the power lines running all the way back to the back of this property. And this is how you access the property right here. You got an easement road that's got a nice thick base of gravel. And that is a very expensive thing to add to a rural property. So it's already there. It's ready to roll. You can drive a car in here any time of the year. After 4 inches of rain, you can drive right on back to this backfield and not spin a tire.
We'll give you a picture of the gate here with some American flags on it. Can give you an idea of what it looks like when it's your own. A beautiful entrance here with the wooded gate, as Hale talked about. To show you where we are here, let's take a look and giving you an idea of where you're at here. The yellow rectangle gives you an idea of where the gate is, right along County Road 51. That's the gate. The orange road is the deeded easement, bringing you into the property, which is the rectangle at the top. Along this deeded easement, as Hale mentioned, is a great gravel road, along with the power line running back to the property. You also have utility easement here, so you can bring water, which water runs along the county road. You can bring water along this access road as well.
Absolutely.
So leaving the gate, heading towards the property along the deeded easement, You can see here, the road is covered with grass. The grass is grown over the road, but there's great gravel under it, making it really pretty, but it's got a really great footing under this road.
Yeah, you can see the power line coming in here. You know, there would, to run a power line sometimes this far back in the woods, so to speak, can cost thousands of dollars. So that's already done for you here with this property. So that's a really positive thing. And you've got, again, the gravel road. If you were to redo that gravel road back to this opening back here, you're talking thousands of dollars. So between the power line and this nice driveway coming in, there's a lot of value there for this $69,000 mini farm.
Leading into the property is where leading into the opening here with a nice driveway, and the driveway stops here, taking you to your opening in the back. It's kind of in the back part of the property. This is a great spot for either a small RV spot, small cabin area, home area, hunting field, really whatever you like. Sits on top of a hill with a lot of great character sloping off either side to some valleys and some creeks. A really pretty area back here.
No doubt. You talk about being secluded. I mean, you're off the road back here. It is quiet. All you hear are birds, turkeys gobbling, a deer blowing, running through the woods. It is very, very nice. So, you know, this is kind of one of those unique properties that has access, has utilities, and has seclusion. So if you're looking for that, this one's good to look at right here. You can get back here easy and build you a nice little cabin or barn dominium or, you know, RV or something.
This gives you kind of a 360 view. We'll walk to the back of this opening area here, turn around and come back out to give you a good kind of overall view of the opening area.
Yeah, there's a lot of game back here. Well, I think in a minute we're going to show you all the surrounding woodlands. You know, this mini farm has a nice drive in, like we've showed you, a nice field. But then when you drop off each side of this field right here, it is beautiful, beautiful big hardwoods that fall down to a creek and a drain area. So we're going to show you that in a minute, but that's going to really add to the aesthetics of the whole property. It just is beautiful in the fall and the winter.
We showed you earlier where the gate was off of County Road 51. We've now traveled along the deeded easement, and this yellow rectangle now shows you where we're at. Is at the end of the driveway leading into the opening. As you can see, it kind of puts you in the central western portion of the property boundary.
Right.
This property's ready. It would serve as a great hunting spot, just a great rural spot, but it has all the elements in place to make it a great RV spot or cabin spot. Here's a video. You saw the power line as you're coming in the road. Here's a video showing the established power line leading all the way to the property. So no easements needed to bring power in. It's already in on your property. You've just got to drop it to the opening or wherever you desire to put a structure. Water would need to be run in, as we mentioned earlier, but you do have the rights to bring it down this road, so that's in place as well. So the soil is well suited for not only building but for septic tanks. So Hale mentioned kind of what we have here from soil.
A lot of people ask about sewage and septic tanks on these rural properties. You'll see that sandy loam soil right here on this hill, this ridge top, that would be ideal for the home site. And there's been other septic systems put in on adjacent properties with similar soils. We analyze the soils with the USDA online maps, and they're comparable with other soil types in the region right here immediately adjacent to the property that have conventional septic systems. So we're real optimistic that this property will perk, and you know, a perk test will reveal that, of course, but the sandy loam soils look like they set up well for that.
As we mentioned, all the elements are in place here to build or put an RV spot. Here's a look at maybe what this back field area could look like, adding the cabin. You know, great little beautiful spot. It'd be small, very intimate, very, very private. That gives you a good look of how the backfield could be turned into a small residential area, or you may want it as an outdoor area. Here's a great example of how it could be turned into a green field. We've had lots of wildlife activity on this on this property, as Hale mentioned, we've captured multiple pictures of turkeys during the spring.
That's in the field right there. That's a gobbler and a hen right in the middle of that field.
Right where the picture of the house was sitting, this is where the picture of the turkey was taken. We've also got great pictures of deer here. So not only is it pretty, but wildlife is abundant on this small property.
Yeah, a lot of wildlife here for sure.
Around the back field, as we're calling it, is a lot of character, and it's tough to get a visual of that just from the image you saw earlier. But this gives you an idea of the character of the surrounding area of the opening. Beautiful trees, beautiful topography, a lot to see here.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at beautiful hardwoods. The entire area behind the house site is a big ridge. It's got white oaks, red oaks, a mix of hardwoods and a few pines mixed in there. It's big natural timber that falls off to a drain, and it is beautiful. You'll see where the turkeys are dusting in the field right there. That's where a turkey uses the dirt and dust to clean themselves off, and they're scratching and kicking up dust right there. So there's a lot of turkeys in the area. Hence, Turkey Trot Mini Farm. It's got a good name, and those turkeys like to fly up and roost in those big hardwood trees surrounding it. You know, those hardwoods they're nut-bearing trees. They're just excellent for wildlife, to feed the wildlife with the acorns and such. And there's Robbie walking down through there. It shows you how big the timber is. You can tell now with him as a relevant point to look at there how tall and how big these hardwoods are. They're big, mature hardwoods. Beautiful, beautiful area out there.
Not only is it a beautiful area, we're also in a great spot here. As you can see, the star with the red arrow on the map shows you where the property is located. It's in great proximity to Tuscaloosa. So if you're from out of town and you're going to an Alabama football game in the fall, as many of you know, hotels all in Tuscaloosa book up. I've heard stories of even hotels booking up all the way south as Demopolis. So if you're looking for a great spot that's in between Mobile and Tuscaloosa, or a stop just outside of Tuscaloosa, you could have you an RV spot or a cabin spot if you like to enjoy Alabama football on Saturday. Moundville is just down the road. A lot of cool sites in Moundville. You've got the Moundville Archaeological Park there.
Yeah, you got the river over there, you know, the Black Warrior River right down the road. You can drop your boat in and enjoy the Black Warrior all the way down to Demopolis, where the Black Warrior intersects or joins up with the Tom Bigby River. Great fishing, recreation up and down the river system here.
Greensboro has a lot of amenities for shopping, restaurants. If you need to get to Walmart, Demopolis is just down the road, so it's not far to the closest Walmart, and Centerville as well. So you can see the proximities to Centerville and Demopolis here on the map.
Yeah, that pretty much kind of sums up what we've got here at Turkey Trot Mini Farm. You know, you're gonna go back down the road to Greensboro, finish up there. You know, you can go down for lunch at the stable. You got the Sakura Hibachi restaurant that's just excellent. They've got a Thai restaurant down there now. They've got the Project Horseshoe Farm, which is if you haven't heard of that program, check it out. But Greensboro has got a lot going on. Greensboro is a beautiful old town with some beautiful buildings, churches, and great people around. So I think you'll be real happy with the close proximity to Greensboro and all the amenities there. Lovely little town.
Greensboro's got that old town feel, and we rarely go through there that the downtown area there with the restaurants is not just kind of bustling with people to be such a small town. You got everything you need. You got the fast food restaurants for a quick eat, those nice restaurants that Hale mentioned downtown. You've got the best tire store around with Parker Tire right there to get your ATVs and vehicles fixed. Everything you need right there in Greensboro. But if what Greensboro doesn't have, you have proximity to the larger town of Tuscaloosa to get everything else that you need. So
there you go.
That wraps us up on your tour of Turkey Trot Mini Farm here in Hale County, just a few miles north of Greensboro, so not far at all. We welcome any questions you may have. If you're interested in this property, feel free to reach out to Team Hale Smith. You can see our telephone number here on the screen. You can see our email address. We'll be happy to take your call, meet you there, show you around, answer any questions you have, and really just help guide you through making Turkey Trot Mini Farm your own.
With a great value to enter into your first piece of property or add onto your portfolio. $69,000 for a great spot out in a beautiful rural setting out in Hale County. So this one's worth a look.
Thank you guys for joining us. If you're interested in this, again, contact us. Be sure to check us out on Facebook. We'll do other tours of other properties that you may be interested in. So check out our next Open Gate live tour. They'll be coming in the coming weeks. So thank you for joining and have a great day.
Thank you.